I just have a question. We need answers. We talking about Earl Spence. No, we ain't talking about that. I'm asking you all a question, particularly the ones who keep saying the man cooked me, particularly the ones who said I lost the debate, particularly the ones that keep throwing shots at me. So I'm asking a question. When is the last time that you have heard or seen publicly that a man in his 70s negatively yell and demean a black or African American male that was younger than him? We saw and heard a lot of racial undertones in my dialogue with Mr. Rick Glazer. And now, since y'all don't want to agree with that, right? Not all of you, the ones that's in the chat. I got a question for you. I got a question for you since you don't want to agree, right? I got a question for you. And I want y'all to answer it. Don't be scared now. Stand on what you say and what you do. Stay in the comment section and let's deal with it now. If a white cop was being recorded by someone's phone while interacting with a black or African American male in this country and yelled and talked to them the way that Rick Glazer talked to me, would you have a problem with it? Yes or no? We need answers. I'm just asking a question. If a white police officer was yelling and talking to a black or African American male in the same tone, using the same language to that black man, would you have a problem with it? I see 3 people say yes. I need more people because I know there were more than 2 or 3 people that was throwing shots at me for the last hour and 10 minutes. I need answers. Thank you. And most of you who said yes are black or African American. So my question to the ones that say, please, Manager Marty, don't do that. Don't try to make this racial. Don't try to do that. If you would have a problem with a white police officer that'll do that to me, why won't you have a problem with Rick Glazer doing it to me? Why? Why not? Why not have a problem when he do it? You'll have a problem if a white cop did it on the street. Why wouldn't you have a problem if he did it to me publicly on YouTube so the whole world can hear that man demean me? He made this racial, not me. He made it racial with the undertones. Y'all didn't hear his undertones? Y'all didn't hear his racial undertones when he talked to Rachel Donner? She's a minority. Y'all didn't hear it then? Y'all don't hear his racial undertones when he's addressing boxers being overpaid? I'm just asking a question because you would have a problem if Rick Glazer was a police officer. Y'all be calling Black Lives Matter right now if Rick Glazer was a cop and he pulled me over in the car and he talked to me like that, like he talked to me last night. So what's the difference then? He get a pass for that? No, I'm not a victim. I'm asking a question. Don't say I'm a victim. No, I'm asking a question. That's my point. Thank you, Sean Johnson. He's not a cop. Thank you. Thank you. You're proving my point. He's not a cop. So that means he has no authority, right? So if he's not a cop and he has no authority, then what other reason would he be using to talk to me like that? I never disrespected him at no time. Never called him out his name. Never disrespected the man. Never insulted the man. So where did all that come from? That was the first time that me and Rick Glazer had a conversation for over 30 seconds. Every time I had a conversation with him in the last couple of weeks, it was for 30 or 40 seconds or less. And I got the evidence in my phone. That's the longest I ever interacted with him. That's why you did that? The first time you interacted with somebody, that's how you treat them? Y'all giving Rick Lacer a pass for that? Because he's not a cop? Y'all better stop playing with me. See, it's funny because if y'all was sitting in my seat and you heard a white man in his 70s from the Jim Crow era talk to you like that, you'd be feeling the same way. Don't act like you wouldn't. The man don't get a pass because he's not a cop.